Hello, this is another Devlogs, and I see that part. We already know when this bus is so confessed. And he's confessed to these Devlogs like they're scary, and they always are in the depths of their horrors. They're infected. And also someone else is playing really bad influence of what was the game created by then. Created by the game was a lie, and it was alive, like alive. He was also like getting out of here. So I decided to go quickly. It was also like the game we also met before. Like the other created Devlogs is also much more. And now I completely confess that also he's over in hand. Now that Sonic's company has been cancelled, he was also going to be seeing this other Devlogs by one another. So I have this game, but it's not done yet. And it was also really ready by today. To any other movie is also like games and Devlogs. We also decided to get that movie Discord out of here, but maybe Discord was also here that night. Our games have finally decided to be who's going to be the winner today. Brian. Luckily, this game with Sonic's company has been cancelled, and there was never more. Well, that's just well and fine. That's because I have my... Brian's company was also really so snooty that it would never really know it would also come to this game without it then. After all, I have decided to maybe get it on with really like this game, like that one, that Brian can win his own task with the Nintendo Switch, the Nintendo eShop from it. That's why it needs to be where it should be, after all. Astrally really news. You understand that Daniel can win the day, and he'll finally save the day no matter what. And using his own battleship to crews are also been cancelled because they've been fooling themselves. They've been fooling themselves for a whole entire day, for their entire months. After that, Daniel has to defeat the enemies with blood and calamari, like Catacesis, and award for braving shoulder stubbing. Desperate, yes. Catechesis is the only game you can do. Catechesis is on Nintendo eShop. That's what it all matters. And always really doing it. But we're not done yet. Latest news, it would be only the unstoppable reason to know why. It would also be the only unbelievable Catechesis. Catechesis is the only game that why Devlogs has been consumed by Brian, the only witch hunter that gives him the world to appreciate what he must have with his knife. And the girl has been died, and it's from Yuppie Psycho, a long time to fix this company. And that's how it also be like it should be. Suddenly, we also have that company. And luckily, there was only on a Nintendo eShop. And that's where it came from. I wonder how it came from. But then, this man's company has transformed into Catechesis. And let's see if we find out for sure.
This game was brought to you from the creator of Yuppie Psycho. Geneva Pine Medical Institute sponsored this trailer. Copy Copa Supermarket sponsored this trailer. Special thanks to Ground Foundation Trust for their support.
Daniel, an altar boy from a strange forgotten faith, gets possessed by some ancient and
After all, you always know this movie looks also quite like the same. And then also the movie can help you from, like, also, really, I can also just really see the movie. And also, the vest. Anyway, so it was also the company. Anyway, when Daniel gets to open the door, it would be himself as a shadow. When he can also run. Because catechesis. And you know, that looks quite the unsanitary thing I ever known. Anyway, so I think the movie is confessed to the monster. Anyway, it also, came from this.
昔々ハンスという一人の貧しい少年が森の近くで母親と暮らしていた。彼の誕生日の日、プレゼントやお菓子がないことに怒りを覚え、家出をすることを決意した。家出をする前に母親がハンスの祖父の杖、一切れのチーズ、そして3つの金貨をあげた。ハンスは何か新しいものを探しに森へと入っていった。しかし夜が早く来た。すごく怖くなり家に帰ろうとした。だが不思議なコボルドが帰る途中に現れた。そしてハンスはコボルドについていくことにした。
After all, he came from the cave. He said,
テーネブレキャッスルにようこそ。あなたはここに試験を受けに来たのですか？試験？それに合格すれば何をもらえるのですか？あなたは新しい伯爵になり、すべての財産を手にすることができます。
He said,
その試験はどのようなものですか？難しいんじゃないかと思うんですが、たった一つの簡単な問題に答えてもらうだけです。
surprisingly said,
私の名前は何ですか？
That's how the game was before for our company. We also tried that, but it went a bit clumsy. And after all, it was also from the company. Anyway, we're gonna touch E. B. Anyway, that's it, but it's not done yet. After all, he might be the game who's also going to be here. Who's going to be exploded like that?
Oh God! Oh God! My leg! Oh no! No! The town of Townsend is on fire!
The death vlogs are also like this guy. Stop like fire is just like hell. Like race car fantasy itself. Anyway, so on to the next one. Anyway, so personally, this also actual real-life assistant game looks like a ghost to me. Someone made this ghost to make it look like itself. But you have to go someplace, wherever you may go. You live personal, wherever you may do. You might as well go to the darkness of space to die in hell. And also touch the left button with R itself. And eventually, you know what it may do. It did work. So you have to try your best next time. For you grown-ups, at least and for mature. Anyway, when that Brian killed that guy, he's gonna be in prison forever. And also, he's gonna be in prison from juvenile hall, but he didn't get there, and he's in jail. So personally, he was stowed out. So clearly, he's the culprit already. And he's also getting confessed being at juvenile hall for the rest of his life. And now he's going back to sleep, and he's gonna be himself forever. And Daniel has to be saved. We'll save her, because we had to save her. All meant to ball.